Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. I got a very special report to give on a home health remedy, an herb that's been around for hundreds of years, maybe even more. Um, I just need to do a disclaimer first. I'm not making this video to prevent, fix, or cure any sicknesses or illnesses. This is just for information purposes only and experiments that I've done on myself. I advise you, do not do this at home or mix with any prescriptions. Look into this stuff yourself and come up with what you would like to do with it and the information I shared today. So granted, just to jump right into it, this stuff I used to use years back when I got mold poisoning. I kind of forgot about it for many years, but I think it had a big deal with healing me then of the after effects of mold poison and what it did to me. I think it had a big part in healing my body to become back to normal, which I did at the time. And that was about over 10 years ago. And just recently I had to look up and look into it again, which I should have wrote this stuff down. I was never good with writing stuff down and keeping logs of anything back then. Never really liked doing it. I just thought just go all off memory, but I think I'm going to start writing things down and making a little journal of it, because videos and social media can only last as long as it lasts. You know, things on paper and copies can last as long as they last, but at least you have control of that, and nobody can just delete or, erase what you've done, as long as you have either the memory or another log to keep, so you know exactly what you've done. So I think eventually it's a good idea just to go over everything you learn, just write down what it is, what it's used for, and whatever you are looking it up for. Now that being said, I had a bad rotten tooth that I've been kind of like babying for like 4 years. Sorry guys, I have to start telling my family when I'm making these videos so they don't just pop in, which I should. So anyways, I've had a rotten tooth for years, and it's been like 3 or 4 years, and it's gotten to the point when I seen a few dentists and they gave me this list of thousands of dollars of all the work I needed done. Make a long story short, I finally came to the point where I was just like, I just want what I need to be done with this tooth. So it's one of my last lower molars, and I didn't want to lose it, so I decided to do a root canal. Looking at all the information about it, a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, especially, people that ain't too fond with pharma. I believe to a point, operations, doctors, dentists are good, and they should be used for the traumas and the things that can really hurt you through time. I also believe that I choose to stay away from the pharmaceutical medicines, like the antibiotics and stuff, which I'll get to a point of where I thought I was going to have to go after the root canal. Anyways, I see my dentist, got a pulpectomy, I think is what it's called, when they remove the pulp from your tooth, but they couldn't do the rest of the root canal, so I had to see a specialist. Saw him, he was great, so professional, did everything well, very clean. His assistant worked with him very smoothly, which I can't say makes you any more comfortable than what you could be, because when two people get along and they work together and they're just like, oh no, don't do that in the middle of it, and you just like, every single time I've been to the dentist has always been it. And I so wish he could do my crown, if I decide to do that after, because I just want somebody that's clean, know what they're doing, people that work together. Nothing's worse than somebody that don't know, their part in the job, and they're messing up constantly, and it's your life on the line. Anyways, I got it done, and a few days later, started swelling, rinsing with salt, doing the hydrogen peroxide, but I felt it because I was getting infected before the pulpectomy, and they kind of removed that, make me comfortable, and my infection kind of went down. And they didn't give me no antibiotics or nothing, but I was getting to the point after, since it was coming back, and I felt it moving to my ear, my throat, and it was swelling pretty good, that I was going to need antibiotics just to save myself. So I was thinking like what I was on before, just naturally, and it is golden seal. I remember that it had something to do to be a natural antibiotic, and I looked it up, and it's very good for infected teeth and infection and swelling anywhere in the body. Any of digested issues. It also helps cure colitis. The stuff is amazing. I literally took one of the 520 milligram pills that it says you can take one of those capsules. I believe it was 2 to 4 times a day. I did it the one time that night, and I woke up, and I'm telling you, the swelling had reversed, and I was 80 to 90% better. The very next morning, there wasn't even more than 8 hours. I took another few yesterday, and it was a little up, down, but nothing like it was progressing before. And I was starting to be able to bite on my tooth again, like put pressure on it. And today I can really put pressure on it. I say it's about 90 to 95% gone with whatever was going to happen. If it was going to be infected or just swollen, it has gone down dramatically. And while I was taking it, I was just remembering how it would help any ear inflammation. So if you suffer from vertigo, or vertigo is caused by inflammation, it will help you dramatically. I say stay on it or get on it. Recommended time of what it says you should be on it, and then do like a maintenance dose like I used to way back. I used to just take them twice a day, and then after like months of doing that, even though they only say do it for like a month or so, I was constantly on it. And I was on cat's claw too at the time, and I totally healed my ear mold problem. This was a big part of it, and I totally forgot about this stuff because it's just something I was like just doing every day without anything, just popping the pill. And when I remembered it and I did this, I felt my root canal swell go way down and all the pain go way down, and I also feel the issues that I had and that was just lingering a bit with my inner ears, with the allergies and stuff, that the silver couldn't knock out totally. The silver, don't get me wrong, kept you at a level where you don't go crazy, and sometimes it could help if it got in deeper. But this is on a different level. This is on a different scale. It's just a different angle too. That's why I love home remedies. Sometimes you can pack them on each other and the body takes what it needs, heals itself, no side effects to normal side effects. And as much as I argue the fact that, people say pharmaceutical chemicals the best for you or the quickest way to get rid of things, and that this stuff has no history. I was like, most of these home remedies are hundreds of thousands of years old that's been helping and curing people for many years, where you can get back to your 100% functions with barely any side effects. And if they are side effects, just like sweating, kind of feverish, because your body has to get rid of all the toxins. And that's what I argue the fact. I don't start taking something and then end up getting migraines from it, or end up getting some other body issues from it, which mostly all these new pharmaceuticals do. And not to mention the price tag. I'm not going to get any further into the pharmaceuticals, but just think about that. Thousands of years, 100 to 100 something years, not even 100 with most of these new pills, 30 or 40 years. And anytime that there's no money to be made because things are already natural, they wipe it clean. They just go by anything bad that they hear about it, and you'll hear it right away. Like, you'll hear silver, blue man right away. You're going to turn blue. Well, guys, I've been on it almost 5 years, and I don't even have a sign knock on wood there, but not even a sign. I know it can happen if you overdo it, but the odds are so low. And at the time when I started taking the silver, I didn't care if I turned blue. You know why? Because I was feeling so much like I was going to take a grave nap. I'd rather be blue and a smurf before dying. I wanted to be around here for my family and to enjoy every day of my life I possibly can, the best I can. And if it can't be the best, at least be able to wake up and see my daughter and let her have her best days of seeing her dad. It's about that, guys. It's about surviving. It's about being able to wake up the next day and grow yourself or somebody else, help out in life, and make their days better, loving, caring. That's what it's about for me anyways. Yeah, you want stuff for yourself, and remember, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. Anybody can argue that fact if they want to, but I'm just a proven fact. At times in my life where you don't love yourself as much, or you're just arguing with yourself, you cannot be there 100% for anybody you do love or care about. It just becomes the you factor, because you have to take care of your issues and be healthy to take care of everybody. And that's more important. That's why I share these videos with you guys. I could go on every day in my life and just be like, well, you know, I don't have to share any of this stuff. I can keep it all secret to myself. You know, like a old teddy bear you sleep with or something, just like not care. But I do care. Alright? I just wanted to put that out there. Go pick up some golden seal. Anytime you think you have an antibiotic issue, start taking it. Anytime you just think you need an immune system boost, take it. See what it does for you. Try it out. That's all you gotta do. These days, you can't rely on the information you're given. A lot of it's covered up, crossed out, marked over, and sent to you or showed to you in a way that they only want you to see it. It's the same way with a lot of things, and it's kind of sad, and that's why I'm starting to make more of these videos with reviews and stuff on certain things, because you spend and give these people all your money, or a lot of your money, or a lot of your time, and they only do, if anything, a fraction, or give you something else of what you wanted. So, pick this stuff up. This is a good one. I felt it helped me immediately. And also remember, even in the home remedy, even with home remedies, when you have companies that make this stuff, try different brands. Try things till they work, because you can totally get something that says golden seal root, and it could totally be a fluke and totally not work for you, and you might not even know why. It's the same thing with iodine. I got something that said the iodine was great, works well. I took it, didn't do nothing. So I was like, oh, iodine's no good. Then I get the real glucose iodine, and it really made a difference. I really felt it, and it really changed things. And when you feel that change, it's not going to go from feeling horrible to Superman. You know, you might just see or feel a reversal, and now your body can grow well and be Superman if that's what you're trying to be, or just be healthy, or wake up every day and not have your hip or joint pain. I'm telling you guys, there's everything on this earth is grown for good and bad. And when you have bad sicknesses, there's something out there naturally that will cure it. And remember, a lot of the new sicknesses ain't natural anymore. It's all chemical. So it's very difficult to find just one natural thing that's going to take care of it all. But, you know, if there was just more information about all this stuff, like books, like I'm saying, that you can get your hands on, because information on the computer, even when I watch all these home remedy things, there's always a spot cut out and missing from it, and it really aggravates me. And I know that it's been taken down, fixed, cut scenes, just like amounts and stuff, or just very important stuff, and then put back together so you're watching it, but you really don't get exactly 100% of the information. I don't know how many times this happened to me, but that's why the earlier you get these videos, the better off you are. I'm sorry to make this video so long, but I just wanted to put this out there. You have any dental issues, throat, upper respiratory, digestive, this stuff will help besides antibiotics if you don't want to go that route. I wouldn't mix this with any medicines. I would keep them totally away from it unless you look up, because I haven't looked into what it can react with except for other natural things like cat's claw, which there's no information, so all I have to do is experiment on myself or butterbur. But I've taken this stuff all close in the same 24 hours, and all I felt was benefits from it all, unless I was so bad I got like the sweats or I felt hot, whatever, because your body needs to do that to feel like that to get rid of the stuff. But you'll know when things reverse, because when things are going, you're like, oh, what's going to happen now? It's going to go from swelling to pain to more, and then it goes the other way. You'll be very thankful that you have this stuff to help you, because there's nothing worse than having to go to the doctor's office, pay that co-payment, then you realize they don't even cover half the stuff. That's all bull anyways. Most of the healthcare out there is bull, and I wouldn't give a dime to it. When I had it, it didn't even cover me. And then when I got sick, they were going to take me off because I couldn't pay it anymore, because once you're sick for more than a certain time, you can't pay it. They throw you off, you know. So we'll look into all that and take all that into consideration. You know, I say see your doctors, whatever. Like I said, they can save your life. Trauma, heart problems. But with medicines and pharmaceutical stuff every day, just be careful. Make your own choices. Do what's best for you and your family. Nobody else can tell you otherwise. I know these days everybody's trying to step on everybody's toes and tell you what vaccines you should get, what things you should get. Let me tell you one thing right now. Since I've stopped my vaccines and all that crap, I've never physically felt better. The stuff makes me ill, and anytime I got a flu shot, I got the damn flu. I haven't had the flu since I've had a flu shot. How's that grab you? That's serious, man. And when you look into what's in this stuff, if you knew anything about what your body swells up from or gets stuck with and can't get rid of and getting taken over, you would be on board. But not saying it's all bad, not saying it's all controlled, but there's a lot of dark side to the pharmaceutical, and there's a lot of good that comes from it too. Just watch out of medicines. Alright guys, make your own choices, look into everything. I want you to be as healthy as possible. Stay strong, stay healthy, be there for your family, be there for yourself. Alright, good luck with this information. Peace out. Like, share this video with anybody you know that has any issues, infections, tooth problems. This stuff can save you a lot of money, a lot of time. And some people like hearing that statement because they want that money. And with me, I don't want to give them that money, because even if I gave them the money like I did, I'd still be maybe a little better. Then my immune system's all destroyed. Then I can't fight off anything, and I need medicine for everything. Ever since I built my immune system, even though I've been left after the mold poisoning with some side issues when other issues come up, I know one of these days I can cure myself 100% again. And if I know if I was on the pharmaceutical stuff, I'd have way other problems that I'd worry about today. I love yous all. Peace out. Take care of yourself. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. One day, maybe it'll be a big channel, but till then, all that matters to me is that I get to one person through this and save one of those people some suffering. That's all I want for you all. Take care of yourselves. Johnny Dell.